What's going on, guys? Happy Monday morning, John Bevilacqua, Monday morning wake-up call. Hope everybody's doing well. Just as usual here with your weekly marketing tip and strategy for the real estate world. Crazy week we just had, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking for everybody to have a great week. And I wanted to, I had an agent text me yesterday with an ad, with a Facebook post that he put up, and asking my opinion on it. And I was rather harsh on him, but I gave him some good tips, and I thought they'd make a good wake-up call. So today we're going to really focus on using a formula that ties into direct response marketing, and I'm going to use the acronym SOLD because that's pretty easy to figure out in the real estate world, SOLD. So, but before we get into it, I want to ask you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like the content coming on my page, please subscribe, ring that bell. You guys will have an opportunity to get the content as it comes out right off of YouTube. So please subscribe, and that's my subscribe rant. So anyway, let's get back to SOLD. All right, we're going to use the acronym today, SOLD, to talk about designing ads and kind of like honing in on how an ad actually works from headline to call to action. So let's talk about the S first. So the S stands for stopping them dead in their tracks, right? So first thing we want to do is have a headline that puts them like a deer in headlight. It's got to be something that, the headline is the first thing that they read. So on average, more people read the headline than they do the actual ad copy themselves. So our headline has got to be something that just drop kicks them in the face and lets them know, like, hey, check me out first, outside of everything else that's scrolling to your Facebook feed, or that might be in a newspaper or postcard. So, but you got 2 seconds to do this. Right before they throw the postcard in the garbage, or they just keep scrolling through on Facebook, you guys got to stop them. So that's the first 2 seconds of the advertising that's just going to really hit them in the face. And once we've got them kind of hit in the face, then we've got to hone in on self-interest, curiosity, and a quick, easy way for them to reach out to us, raise their hand, and say, hey, I'm interested in what you're talking about in this particular ad. And we create a lead or opportunity or prospect at that point. So that's the S. S is headline, stop them in their tracks, get them to start reading further. Okay. The O in SOLD is operating, like we just talked about, operating on their self-interest and their desires, right? People don't buy products. They buy advantages, right? They don't care about the features. They only really care about the benefits. So why even bother with the features when they just want to know what you're going to do for them, right? I'm going to repeat this again. People buy benefits. They don't buy features. So for example, let's take it outside of real estate terms, because sometimes we put our realtor goggles on and we assume that our audience and people that we're marketing to know everything about real estate just because we do. So let's do it from a perspective of, instead of saying, I see those pillow commercials all the time, instead of saying downfilled, say something like it's twice the warmth at half the weight, right? So in realtor terms, we would say, instead of saying top producer, right? Because the general public doesn't really understand what a top producer is. Maybe some of them do, some of them don't. But at the end of the day, if you put something that benefited them versus you saying, hey, I'm a top producer, like, hire me, like, I don't really care. What if you told them that you can sell their house for faster and for more money, right? There's no logic to this. This is all about emotion. This has to have everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. So you have to make it impossible for them to pass you by, and spell out specifically what you want them to do, and explain them in a simple language on how your product or service is going to fill those needs. Okay. And really, that's kind of where the O is. The O is making it about them and not about you. So let's go to the L. All right. Now that you've caught them for 5 more seconds in the beginning of your ad copy, now you want to continue earning their attention. And you can create an ad as long or as short as you want it to be, as long as you're keeping their attention and they're continuing to read it. So they have to see themselves in your actual ad, right? Your job is to get inside their skin and figure out what it is that they're going to want from you to sell their home, make a purchase, and you got to let them know early on in the ad copy, because you want to make it easy for people that are just skimming through, and bullet point it. Like, people are skimming through on Facebook, like, you don't have a lot of time. You caught them 2 seconds with the ad, another 5 seconds for the first top half of the copy, and you just want to get them reading just enough, skimming just enough, that you get them to D, which is deliver them to your door, which is them saying raise their hand, give up the anonymity, right? So ask them to do something at that point, right? So 2 seconds on the headline, another maybe 4 or 5 seconds beginning of the ad, they start skimming through, we're bullet pointing them, up to 7 seconds, and boom, we're hitting them again with a call to action. And make it easy for them. If you guys use hotlines and use robots to kind of sift and sort your leads, use the robot. Give them a 1-800 number that they can call to ask for information, and they don't have to talk to anybody. Or if you want them to reach out to you directly, put your phone number. Put a domain-rich, a benefit-rich domain. Instead of sending them to a landing page that's a bunch of code, go to GoDaddy and buy a $10 domain that's johnsgotthebuyers.com, right? Something that they're going to be like, oh wow, okay, they can equate that domain to what it is that you're asking them to do, and create some urgency. There's got to be some sort of act now. This hot list of homes is not going to last. Get them, and tell them, it's free. There's no obligation, and they need to call immediately if they want the information. Okay, so SOLD. If you guys remember this acronym, S, stop them in the tracks. Make that headline just come out and grab them and shake them. O, operate on their self-interest. Make it all about them and not you. Big, huge shift of interest at that point. L, want to lure them in, and make sure that you're focusing on, you're offering early on your ad copy on what it is you want them to do. Make it easy for the skimmers to come to figure it out, bullet points. And then D is hitting them in the face with a call to action. No obligation, easy to get the information. It's free. You don't even have to talk to somebody, or you can talk to me directly. Give them some options. So if you guys think this acronym was helpful, and you guys think that you can use this to build some effective ads, which I know you guys can. If you need help with that, to reach out to me, email, text, phone. I'm here for you guys. Again, please subscribe. The John Bevilacqua's Real Estate Tip YouTube page. Ring the bell. I love that you guys are here, and I'm so happy that you guys are following me and find this information helpful. Talk soon. Thanks, guys.